I am a leader, and resilience taught me how to persevere. I used to let stress get the best of me, which I learned growing up in an extremely dysfunctional family. I became a toxic perfectionist as well as a workaholic. I ignored all the warning signs my body was sending me that I needed to take better care of my health. I was younger, ignorant, and taking my health for granted. Until 2018, when I ended up in the emergency room and in an extended stay in ICU with a serious case of diabetic ketoacidosis. My body was eating itself alive. I realized then that I was trading my health for my career, and that is a very bad trade. Ever since then, I've been mentoring others on how to better take care of their health and lead with grace and success. This is how I lead forward.
I am a leader. I don't have all the answers. There are seasons when I carry vision without even having clarity. When people come to me for direction, yet I'm still learning, I'm still praying, I'm still growing. Leadership has taught me that it's okay to ask for help, to listen deeply, and to move on regardless, even if the path is not clear. I lead by serving, I lead by learning, and I lead by growing, because I've learned that leadership is not only about responsibility, it is not about perfection, but it's about responsibility. It's about showing up anyways and being consistent in what I do. And this is how I lead forward.
I'm a leader, and I lead with purpose, not fear. Early in my journey, I believed leadership meant having the answers, being certain, being strong, being right. But building companies, failing, rebuilding, and walking beside founders taught me something deeper. Real leadership isn't control, it's clarity in chaos. It's helping people see options when they feel trapped. I don't lead from the front shouting directions. I lead by creating perspectives so others can move with confidence, ownership, and intent. When people reconnect with purpose, momentum follows naturally. This is how I lead forward. This is what I write in my book, The Purpose Seekers.
I am a leader. I was born to a modest couple in the Philippines, the youngest of 4 girls. My mom was my greatest influence. I take after her with her kindness and creative problem-solving discipline. I have been in California for 22 years now. I joined an internet consulting company in Silicon Valley as business development manager in 2002, became chief operating officer and part owner after 8 years, then exited in 2020 to focus on the Mentoring Club, my give back passion project. The Mentoring Club connects working people to accomplished leaders for leadership development mentoring. With a growing community of hundreds of mentors, mentees, volunteers, donors, and partners globally, we are giving the gift of leaders to the world.
What is my vision for the Mentoring Club? When I started the Mentoring Club in 2016, I declared that our mission is to provide a mentoring community for young leaders. When we launched, not only young leaders signed up, mid-career people and advanced career people signed up. And so we evolved our mission to provide a mentoring community for aspiring and seasoned leaders, where seasoned leaders refer to both the mentors and the mentees. Today, anywhere in the world, we help working people find mentors who can guide them to develop the skills they need to achieve their career and life goals. We help mentees fulfill their goals through meaningful work that creates positive impact in the world. We believe that when we're doing meaningful work, that's when the leaders in us come out, because we care about the results. And when we care about the results, then that is how we can make a positive impact in the world. Ultimately, my vision is that as mentees become successful leaders, my dream is for them to become mentors to others. And that's how the cycle of giving back can continue, hopefully without end, hopefully even long after I'm gone.
When Lizelle put that vision on the screen, it made it so easy for me, one, to take in, and two, to brag and share. This is what the Mentoring Club is about. Now, contrast that with, here's a one-page brochure. read it, and then share it. I'm not likely to do that, but just because Lisel made it easy for me to see a picture, the best part of the picture, I could see myself in that picture.
One of the ways we attract people into the mentoring club is to share our leadership core values. Our anchor values are trust, leadership, and community. Under trust, we believe that integrity, honesty, and commitment are what make us trustworthy as individuals and professionals. Under leadership, we believe that health, vision, and execution are all needed to be successful leaders. One without the others pretty much leads to nothing. We have to have all of them. And it is understandable that not all of us will be great at both visioning and execution. So if you're great at visioning, find somebody to help you execute. And if you're great at execution, find somebody whose vision you can support and help execute. That way, both of you can become successful leaders. And the last anchor value, community. Under community, we believe that humanity, contentment, family are the social grounding forces that make us feel fulfilled and happy. At the end of the day, even though we're successful as leaders, if we don't have anybody to share that success with, then it will be a lonely success. And so we encourage everybody to think about their values. And if those values align with ours, then this may be just the right community to be a part of. What are the proofs that the vision and the mission are being realized? Throughout this conference, I invite you to watch some of the testimonials that our mentors and mentees are sharing about their experiences within the community.
You don't have all the answers necessarily, but if you can kind of bring somebody through, listen to what their circumstance is, what they're trying to achieve, and see if you can add any value to that and help them think through the challenges that they're going through. I don't necessarily think it's always my place to solve the problem. I think that's the responsibility of the person themselves. But if I can coach or give some advice or encourage or suggestions or other scenarios, that's for me. And I think a big important part of that, and particularly with CAN, is that somebody is just open to the process, that they're open to be part of this, to hear some different things. And they might not necessarily agree with everything that they hear with, but at least they're open to participate in hearing about it. And they might go, that's perfect, or that's something that I can work with, or no, I don't think that is useful, but at least it gives the person something that they can work on.
It takes a lot of courage to start and a lot of stamina to continue. And the most important thing that I think anyone interested needs to do is to soul search to make sure they can be consistent on the path. I find that tenacity to keep going can be challenging with all the noise and everything grabbing at our attention. From my standpoint, the most important thing is that if you're going to commit, have stamina to stay in it.
With Emily, Lisel assigned me to watch her video first on YouTube. And after watching it, I learned so much from it and immediately knew I wanted her to be my mentor. I listened to her story, got inspired more, and wanted to learn the EOS, the Entrepreneurial Operating System. On our first session, I told Emily that J. Paul and I are creatives and management discipline is one of our biggest challenges. So she gave me EOS materials for me to work on so I can learn and apply. And I shared also with her that we are preparing our pitch deck to a valued client and needed help on how we could improve on it. Both mentorships helped us close that pitch with our valued client, and we opened 2 new businesses this year. Yes, mentoring really matters.
Hi, I am Manju Abraham and I am a leader. I know that people matter more than metrics. I have led large, complex transformations across organizations as a VP of engineering at companies like Hewlett-Packard Enterprise and Delphix. Very early on, as an architect and manager itself, I learned that results follow When people understand the purpose, feel respected and valued, and know that they belong, trust is key. Leadership is not about driving numbers first. It is about creating clarity, explaining the why, and setting direction. We have to define goals and measures of success and give them the chance to own it. Metrics do matter, but they are indicators, not the mission. When results fall short, it is rarely a motivation problem. It's usually a resource or a process issue asking to be addressed. That is where leadership matters most. Remove friction so people can take ownership, move with confidence, and do their best. That is how I lead forward confidently.